Welcome to the Solution Challenge 2026 kickoff session. This has been organized by GDG on campus VESIT in collaboration with Courtsil++ of Computer Engineering Department. This challenge is all about building real-world solution using Google Tech and creating impact aligned with global problems. Today's session will be giving you a clear idea of how to get started and how to approach problem statements and how to make the most of this opportunity. Now coming to the speaker, we have Riddhi Megranjani with us today. She is the creative lead at GDG VESIT, junior ambassador at Courtsil++, and has also worked as an AI/ML intern at PAD-EC India, where she contributed to real-world projects like MRVC passenger counting models. She brings both technical and practical experience and will guide you through the entire solution challenge journey. Over to you, Riddhi.
Banu, for your sweet introduction. And yes, I am Riddhi Mengrajani. I am the Junior Ambassador at Coatsal Vesit and the Creative Lead at GDG Vesit. So, this is an initiative where you get to build impactful solutions. And this year in 2026, Google has given Build with AI as the theme for Solution Challenge. So you get to use, AI technologies, Google technologies to build your impactful solutions. And in this session, I will walk you through everything from what the solution challenge actually is to how you can actually participate and win this event. So, yes. So, this challenge is organized by Google and it is in partnership with Hack to Skill platform, and it is designed as a platform for Indian student developers to solve real world problems. And these problems include healthcare problems, problems in education sector, in environment sustainability. And the goal here for the students participating is to use Google technologies and AI tools to build impactful solutions. And yes, this is open to all Indian students. So yes, and now how will uh, you taking part in this event benefit you? Why should you participate? So you get to work on real world challenges that actually create an impact. Second, you get to use Google technologies and turn your ideas into brilliant realities. Third, you get to form a team, or you can also participate individually, and you can pitch your ideas, your innovative solutions to a jury panel. And this jury panel would consist of members that are actually working right now in Google Industries. So, getting a chance to interact with them, to showcase a solution in front of them, it's a golden opportunity to get guidance from them. So, yes, these are a few reasons why you should participate. Then the registration criteria, you must be 18 years or older, and that makes you eligible to register. And you must be enrolled in a university or college, which you are. So the submission guidelines, only one person, one team has to submit one project only, regardless how many members are there in your team. Only one project submission per team is allowed. And all these document submissions that you're making, regardless if it's a video explanation or a document, it all must be in English because that is how the evaluation process will take shape. And the main part, the roadmap that we have. So the challenge starts from registrations. So this registrations had begun on 6th March and it will go on till 15th April. So 15th April is the last date to register for this. Second, we have the prototype submission and this will go on from 13th March to 24th April. Then comes the evaluation phase from 29th April to 28th May. And then we have the top 100 teams that will be selected by Google developer groups. And these will go further and, live host their products and their projects, whatever they've made. And there would also be an induction session where, some feedback, some guidelines will be given to the top 100 teams that are going further in the challenge. And then we get the top 10 finalists by Google again. And then these top 10 finalists and take part in the final leg of the solution challenge, which will be the grand finale, which will be hosted virtually. And this will happen in the last week of June. So there is plenty of time till you actually go ahead in this event. Then we have the main part, which attracts everyone to actually take part in any event. So prize pool. So the total prize pool for this challenge is 10 lakh rupees. The winners receive 4 lakh. The first runner-up receives 3 lakh rupees and the second runner-up receives 2 lakh rupees. There's also two special categories, and the worth price of each of this special category is 50,000 rupees each. So, apart from learning and getting a hands on experience, interacting with experts, you are also actually gaining a good amount of reward. So, that is there. Then, the registration phase. I'll just walk you through this quickly, then we'll actually see a demonstration of how you can register. First, you create a GDP account, the Google Developers Program account. Then you register as an individual. You form a team or you participate individually. It's up to you. But if you're forming a team, you have to only include maximum 4 members. And then you brainstorm on the given problem statements. Yes, just a second. Okay. Um, yeah, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah, it's visible.
Yes, so we'll now see how to actually register. Um, I'll show you through the account that we have made to show you a registration process. Okay, we'll come to that later then. I'll walk you through the submission phase first. So, when you finalized your problem statement, you build a prototype based on the problem statement that you create. And after that, you need to submit your project deck, your prototype link, and a demo video of around 3 minutes. And you also need to include your GitHub repository with the source code. So that would include your submission phase roadmap. Then the top 100 shortlisted teams would actually get access to a mentor pool. This means you'll receive expert guidance to improve your project. The selected teams will now move to the product vault stage where they refine and scale their solutions. You'll also need to submit an improvised version of your prototype with the enhancements. So whatever feedbacks or guidelines that you're getting, just implement that in your already existing solution in your project, and you can then showcase that. Then the top 10 teams will actually go further and take part in the grand finale, which will be hosted virtually. And these best 10 teams will present their refined solutions to a panel of judges. Again, the judges would be from the Google developer groups only, and they would be highly skilled and, placed at very good positions in Google industries. And yeah, based on the presentations that you make in the grand finale, the final winners and the special winners will be selected. So yes, that is about it. Now, your prototype submission, so you need to clearly define the problem that your team or you are individually solving. Then you have to explain your solution and how your prototype actually addresses that problem statement that you've chosen. So you must provide a link prototype or MVP link showing core functionality. Then your project deck should explain architecture idea, then your the impact that you're actually promising to have from your project. Then you should also include a public GitHub repository, the source code. Then finally submit a demo video where you're explaining your problem statement and how you've worked on it. Yes, so that is it. Then the final submission, in this final stage, you need to submit an updated prototype showing improvements. Your project deck should highlight technical advancements, scalability, and usability. You also need to submit an updated demo video, whatever updated things and whatever feedbacks that you get, you have to just update that. And additionally, you should also include a brief note explaining what those improvements were and what those feedbacks were and how you have counteracted with them. Then, yeah, you have to also update your repository, GitHub repository accordingly. Then the evaluation criteria. So your evaluation criteria would be based on four different merits. So the first would be the technical merit. 40% of the weightage would be, based here. So that this would be naturally evaluated by some technically skilled person at Google Industries. Then the experience is also very important. Your solution should be intuitive and user friendly. So whoever uses it should actually be able to use it. It shouldn't be very tough. How seamless and impactful it actually is and will count. There is also a focus on alignment with cause. So your problem should actually solve a real world problem. Like it should actually be feasible and not just be theoretical. And finally, the innovation and creativity merit. So your idea should actually stand out. It should have a USP from the already existing solutions and something that comes up new. Then we go ahead with the language and platform compatibility. So you have to use one Google Developer Technologies naturally because this is a GDG based event. Language has to be English for all the submissions that you're making, for all the documentation, the presentations, everything should be in English. Also, your project should clearly focus on building an AI solution because that is a theme that Google has proposed for this year's Solution Challenge event, and it should also create a social impact. Then, in slide Okay. Then for certificates, you will obviously all the participants will get digital certification that would be appreciating their you know innovative solutions, and regardless you win or not, you will get a certificate by Google. And yeah, so there would be a certificate of prototype submission. There would be a certificate for top 100 teams going further in the event, the top 10 finalist teams. Then, of course, the top winning team will also get awarded for their, winning projects. Then the exclusive support that the top 100 teams that would receive would be an induction session that would be, conducted by Google techies, and the on-demand mentor connect. You all these 100 teams would be assigned a mentor who will guide them, towards building the most best solution, and compete appropriately. And you'll also have access to more live product hosting, that the platform for, which will be given by Google, so you can showcase your solution there. Yes, so this is the official website that GDG has for Solution Challenge. I'll just walk you through that site once. So yeah, this is the landing page. You can register from you. All these points we've actually gone through in our PPT roadmap, the eligibility criteria, the prize pool. So, yes, we did not talk about the problem statement and challenges that GDG has put this year for Solution Challenge event. So, first is the digital asset protection. You can actually go through, in brief about all these five problem statements that GDG has kept on their site. I'll give you the link right now on the Meet. One second.
Riddhi, I have shared the link of the website.
Okay, I guess Pankaj, can you just send
Yes,
the
yes,
link
I
on
have
the
shared.
DMs? Okay, we'll go further and just check out the site. Yes, so yeah, digital asset protection is one of the problem statements, and here you can read all about it, what the objective actually is, and how, just they've just given an example of how a sports organization's digital integrity should be protected, and there are many applications, sites, solutions that go around in this domain. So this is one example of this problem statement. Second is the rapid crisis response, and again they've given an example, their objective of how this problem statement can be countered. Then we have smart supply chains. So again, same, they've given an example, objective, etc. Then we have unbiased AI decision and smart resource allocation. So these are the five problem statements that you actually have to work with. And yes, so this is the very important part, how to actually create a GDP account. So I'll go through each step. I'll actually demonstrate how you can do that from one of my accounts. Just give me a second. So I have signed in on this site of GDP. Then I go to the profile link. Profile. Okay, now as we can see here it is private, but we have to change all that to public. And one second. Yeah, so here you can see there's profile privacy settings. So now default it is private, but we switch it to public and set custom web address. So I'll just put my name, Riddhi M16 2005. So yes, it should not include any spaces or any special characters or symbols. Otherwise, you won't be able to create your link. Then save. Okay, so you're about to set your custom web address to this. Do you want to continue? Yes. And then again, I think it will redirect me. Okay, your changes have been saved. Once that is done, you go again to profile. You have your public GDG link activated, the custom web address. So you just copy this link here because you will need it further in the registration process. Okay, so this is there, and yeah, so this part is done. Then this referral code that we are going to provide, again, Pankaj or Chandrabanu, if either of you could just paste this referral code in the DMs. So this is very important because while registration, this referral code would be asked to you and you have to paste this exact code to successfully register. Then this is the registration link, scan to register. Again, this link also please put it in the DMs. Okay. Okay, because I had already registered, so that is why I cannot register again. But okay, in the first part of the Google Forms, all you have to do is fill your full name details, your email address, and your contact information, and one more additional contact information. You can just put your sibling or your parents' contact information, and then yes. So here you're not officially registered yet, but you have to do these things. First, you have to copy your referral code. So again, the referral code is given here too. You have to copy this. Then you have to go to this official link of Hack to Skill, and you have to register here also because it is in collaboration with Hack to Skill. But because I've already registered, I'll have to do that again. So yeah, to log in through any account, I'll take my Less account here. Okay. One second. Yeah. So once you've reached to this account of this site of Hack to Skill, you have to just fill out your details and sign in through whatever descriptions that they give. I'll show you through that only. One second. So these are the steps to register. So we've already done this. We've made our Google Developer profile link. To enter your email address, your WhatsApp number, just do that once to show you guys how to do this. 913, date of birth, whatever, cool. Oh, you can put to put your date of birth here, then your gender, then alternate number, then state or province, Maharashtra. City would be IST in Mulund, so I'll write Mulund. You can write Mumbai also if your city does not comes there. Then college name, Vivekanand. So yeah, Vivekanand Education Society, Institute of Tech. College state, Maharashtra again. College city is Chembur. If Chembur does not show up by any chance, you can just input Mumbai there. Degree is Bachelor of Engineering. Yes, BE. Streams or whatever branch you belong to. I belong to the computer department, so I'll write computer engineering here. Pass out year for me is 2027 and LinkedIn profile of 1 second. So this is my LinkedIn profile link. College ID card, I do not have it, but you'll have to have a PDF or a document of the college ID card. Just uploading a screenshot here to show you guys how the process would be. Then the GDG public profile link. Okay, so what we have made here. Just a second. Yes, so this profiling that we made on the GDP platform. So if we just copy that link and paste it here. So will you refer to this hackathon by a GDG on-campus organizer? So you have to say yes because you have to enter the referral code. Then we have the referral code here. Just copy it and yeah. So I just ring you accept. Yes. Register now. Proceed. Okay, so now we have successfully registered for the solution challenge in collab with Hack to Skills. So this is the roadmap you can see here. I get a mail also by Hack to Skill that I've successfully registered, and yeah, the live modules are there, the roadmap is there. Then team management, how to actually, in a team. So you can create a team. So this is how you create it. Unique team name, I'll just write GDG VESIT here. Team description, I'll just keep it empty. If you want to have a cool logo for your team, you can upload that too. Okay, team name already exists. GDG VESIT 2026. Great. So now I am a team member. I have made a team by that name. So now I want to have my friends come in this team. I'll just copy the link here, invite team member. I can send the invite via mail. And if I do not have my friends who are willing to take part, so I can just look for team members and invite them in my team. So yeah, I'm not sending invite right now here, but if you are in that position, you can actually send invites. Then yeah, that is how you can do. Then you can check whatever you manage requests sent, requests received, everything will come here. So that is the process. I hope it is clear to everyone. If it is not clear, please reach out to Pankaj, to me, to Chandrabanu, to any GDG member, and we'll help you. So yes, I'll go further. And yeah, this is the registration link. Now, this is the WhatsApp group that GDG West we have created to help you with any problems that you're facing in the registration process. So just join this WhatsApp group link. Please paste this link, Chandramanu or anyone in the DMs. That's the QR. Yes, that's about it. Thank you very much, everyone. And if you have any doubts, please feel free to reach out to us. Please don't hesitate, and we are there to help you. Thank you. Thank you
Uh,
very much.
Thank you, Riddhi. Well, if anyone has any doubt, they can ask it right now, or you can obviously DM us, or you can ask in the WhatsApp group. All the useful links have been already shared in the chat. And Riddhi, can you stop sharing the screen? Yeah, thank you. Okay, so if no one has any doubts, then we'll like to conclude today's session. So, firstly, thank you, Riddhi, for such a clear and insightful session. We hope everyone has now a better understanding of how to approach the solution challenge and how to start building the impactful solutions. We encourage all of you to take part in this wonderful opportunity and form your teams and start working on ideas that can create real world impacts. For any further updates, make sure you stay tuned on the WhatsApp group and GDG channels. And we look forward to seeing your ideas turn into the solutions. Thank you for joining today. Pankaj, do you want to add anything?
Yes, yes. I will clear out the doubts of the students. So I will first go with Shreya. So about the PS, right? So they have five tracks, right? Five themes. So in that particular track, one they have is the problem statement that they have already given, and then we have also have the open innovation. Okay. So in that particular track, even you can go with the problem statement that they have given, or you can uh, create your own solution for that particular theme. Like first was the digital asset protection. So you have to create a solution related to that theme only, not like पूरा अलग ही नहीं चाहिए वो theme के according ही होना चाहिए वो. So this is for you, Shreya. And then Sahil, I think you have the doubt is clear. It is open for all the students with any or you can form teams with any branches, years, and even with inter college also. Can we use tech stack only tech? Yeah. Okay. Any other student have any other doubts? You can ask here right now. If you have no doubts, you can leave. Yeah.
Guys, you can reach out to us after the session as well. We'll be sharing the PPT and the useful links later after 1 o'clock. We'll share all the links.
Yes. You will get all the PPT and recording session on that event page itself, so you can refer
Yeah.
that.